Incredible greetings, creatives. Here is a quick tip with Shakia the Professor using Photoshop. In this quick tip, we are going to look at the differences between using your eraser tool and the layer mask and brush as it relates to fading off the bottom edges or around an image and just giving it a softer edge and you don't have a harsh line. They're both going to kind of work the same, but there are some very distinct differences between them. So on the left hand side, we're going to use the eraser tool. So if I go over here to my eraser tool, we're going to make sure that we're on that layer, okay? We're going to come over here to the eraser tool. I'm going to bring my mouse over and I get a big fat in. Why? Because this is a smart object. You cannot alter the pixels of a smart object in your main design screen. You would have to go into that smart object in order to be able to do that, or you have to convert it into a regular layer by rasterizing it. So I'm just going to go ahead and rasterize this layer. Now I have my brush to go ahead and start to erase it. Here at the top, you want a soft brush, we want to fade it off. You decide how many pixels you want it to be. That is going to vary depending on how large or small your image is. So there is no universal number to get a certain look as far as fading. So you just want to bring that brush, for lack of better words, to the design page and we're going to start to brush away. Okay. Now, if we get a little too happy because the brush size was too large and we go up too high, there is no way to bring back those pixels unless you just undo. So you would have to undo this, and you can do that by hitting Control Z on a PC or Command Z on a Mac, and then you'll have to start the process over again. Now, on the right hand side with the layer mask and brush, we're going to come to that layer and we're going to put in a layer mask. It's going to add a box right to the right of your image, and you want to make sure that the white box is surrounding that, okay? So you know that you're on the layer mask. Like this, you're on the image, you will add color to that image. You want to be on the layer mask. Once on the layer mask, you're going to come to the brush tool. It's going to look the same at the top. We want to have a soft round brush. You can adjust your size here at the top. And we're going to brush away. Oh, on this side, that was important. This is like my second time recording this. So on this side, you're going to see right now we have white in the foreground and black in the background. If you happen to have other colors here, just click this icon right here and it'll give you black and white. But you want to flip this to where black is in the foreground. Black reveals, black conceals, white reveals. So you're going to come down here and you're going to brush the pixels away. Okay, you're going to fade it off. So we're getting pretty much the same results. But let's say you go up too far. You can then come back over here and you can flip them. And now you can brush those pixels back in. And you can do that as many times as you need. If you're doing a different type of object and you need more of it to be brushed away, we can come all the way up here. Or we can flip it and bring it back down. You can change your brush size if you don't want it to be so much of a feather and you want it to be a little bit tighter. We can go ahead, take this down, okay? And we're going to bring this back and you can see it's less of a feather. You have more saturated pixels in that area, okay? So that is how you would do that. Now, if you're satisfied with your results, you can make this permanent by applying your layer mask, but it is perfectly fine to leave this as is. But if you bring in another smart object, it's going to be based off of that. You'll have to, alter and change all these other kind of things, whatever. So to make this change permanent, you're going to have to apply your layer mask. But just like before, well, you don't see the no sign, but this is not highlighted. You can't apply a layer mask because then you would be permanently altering that image. It is a smart object that has controls in a different window when you click on it. So you do have to rasterize it. You can do it before or after you apply the layer mask, but you would have to rasterize it in order to apply that layer mask. And now this is permanently an image that has a faded bottom. But you can go ahead and add another layer mask to that and start the process all over again. Okay? Even on the one over here, while we can add a layer mask and we can now adjust the pixels on this one, when we bring them back, we'll never get the full body image again. It's going to come back to the original image. But the layer mask and brush is a very, very, very powerful tool, as well as smart objects. If you have other suggestions that you want to see me do quick tutorials on when it comes to Photoshop, let me know in the comment section. Meet me there. Type in smart objects if you want one about smart objects, but you can always join our Essentials of Photoshop program over on our website, shop.hsinc365.com. All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.